Greetings, gang. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, so I'm going live because Spirit gave me a clear message to a lot of you self-proclaimed empaths and nice motherfuckers. Stop being so damn nice, okay? We're going to talk about tonight how being too nice can get your ass caught up in some shit, karmic ties to you that don't belong to you, and can fuck up your vibration. Okay? This way. Alright. I want to welcome Archangel Michael into this reading. Thank you for being here with us. I want to thank Archangel Chamuel for being here. Archangel Uriel for being here. All right, let's get it. Greetings, beloved. So now one of the reasons you need to stop being so nice to people is because when you are nice, you are perceived as weak, not having boundaries, susceptible to everybody's bullshit, and you are looked at as a low-key dumpster and a vessel. Whether people want to pour into that vessel or drink from that vessel is what's on their mind. Now, we can all be a vessel in some kind of ways, but figure out which kind of vessel you want to be. And don't allow everybody just to come and drink and shit. Because I'm telling you right now, the intentions people hold will seem innocent to them, will seem sinister to you, will seem sinister to them, but they will make excuses why their intentions should be carried out. I have made mistakes, guys, of being too fucking nice. Always trying to be overstanding, understanding. Being understanding is where I fucked up at. So when I fuck up, I'm gonna come through with a message so y'all don't fuck up. Being understanding, meaning you stand under someone's intentions, you stand under whatever they are projecting onto you. You're standing under some bullshit. Now, when you being understanding, you are going within and seeing where your true intentions lie, where your needs lie, what your desires and projections or energetic signature may be. And when you understand, you will be able to understand other people. not understand them. And sometimes you don't even want to overstand people because you don't want to be coming across like you looking down on motherfuckers all the time. That's why it's beautiful to be in a space of understanding so that you can always be on the level. Now, when you out here moving all kind, wearing your heart on your sleeve, trying to be seen as a light worker, let me tell you a little thing about being a light worker. You have to have gone through the darkness. You have to have embraced the darkness, done your shadow work, seen what shadows lie within you to even be able to be a fucking light worker. And don't get twisted about being a light worker because the light burns, the light is hot, the light is the sun, the light is heat, the light will fucking burn your ass. Light from a candle, you hold your hand over that shit too long, it's gonna burn your ass too. You leave that light unattended, that flame unattended, it's gonna burn some shit up around you. So be mindful when you walking around here being toxically positive and calling yourself a light worker or a good or a nice person. It's not even about being nice, it's about being real. One of the things about society right now is everybody's so fucking overly sensitive, but at the same time desensitized to every fucking thing. What I mean by that is everybody's sensitive to acronyms, words, homographs, all kind of shit, just sentences, phrases, identities and shit. Everybody overly sensitive to that shit, but they are fucking desensitized to other people's pain and how certain shit that they may believe in has caused problems in other people's lives. So everybody want to be on the fucking soapbox right now talking about what makes them a good person, what makes them a nice person, what they're standing for. And some of that shit that they standing for that destroyed a lot of families, that destroyed a lot of people. So you want to be in this space where you create balance. Fuck being looked at as nice. Being fucking looked at as nice and relatable and agreeable all the time and get your ass in a twist, and it'll allow the enemy to infiltrate the camp. A lot of people don't really fuck with me because I'm not always on some positive shit. Well, let me tell you, it's a lot of channels and it's a lot of fucking healers and readers and whatever's out here that'll speak the niceness and talk about only the nice things in life to your ass. Well, I'm a fucking realist. I know that there's light, there's dark, there's good, and there's evil, there's up, and there's down. So I'm not about to sit on this motherfucking channel all day and lie and blow smoke up your ass and make you feel like ain't no such thing as evil, ain't no such thing as bad, ain't no such thing as people that have come here to sabotage others, to sabotage your walk, to sabotage your life purpose. Because there are. Motherfuckers are so tied to the aesthetic of niceness and the aesthetic of getting along just to get along that they scared to even say what they really feel about some shit. So then guess what happens? Your voice gets stifled. Your mission gets delayed because you too afraid to step outside the box and really say what needs to be fucking said. And I be so disappointed in myself because I can't talk to you until I done talk to myself. So this is how it goes. I be so disappointed in myself when I go against my intuition in the cause of being nice, in the cause of not hurting someone's feelings. I didn't hurt my own feelings, or not even to that whole extreme extent, then made my own self uncomfortable or the people around me uncomfortable for not listening to my intuition, my higher self, and what needs to be done. You're going to have to accept in this lifetime, in this path, in this realm, that there are just motherfuckers you're not supposed to link with. You're not supposed to enmesh your souls and your energy and your lifestyles with. You're just not supposed to. Don't make you mean or none of that shit. It make you real to your makeup, what your path is. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. Yeah. So a lot of the shit I be saying to y'all been saying for years, but one of the things that I've noticed on this journey is people ain't gonna listen to you until it's time for them to hear you. You could be preaching some shit from the top of the mountains and motherfucker ain't gonna hear you until it's time for them to hear you. That's because everybody got their own internal alarm clock. But everything that sound good ain't real. And everything that sound positive ain't right, man. Sometimes you gotta really say some shit that don't sound good for a motherfucker to hear it. And I already know we about to have mad trolls in the building. Because guess what evil do? Evil is attracted to good. Because evil wants to come in and make the spot seedy. Evil wants to come in and tarnish everything. Yeah, my moderators be on it. They not with the bullshit. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles, your legacy is what's going on right now. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And I'm telling you right now, you got a lot of people that's infiltrating your walk. Yeah, with the King of Wands in reverse. That's probably the weak ass motherfucker that's commenting and keep getting deleted right now. The King of Wands in reverse. Somebody that's just all for grandeur and image and don't got no substance to their ass. So they get on shit. They ain't got nothing to do with them because they gonna make everything about them. That's one thing about the King of Wands in reverse. They gonna make everything about them that ain't even about them. They want all the grandeur, all the praise, and they want all the hate too. They want everybody to hate. Oh, they're hating on me. Look here, beloved. No one's hating on you. You're showing up in spaces that are not carved out for you. So this King of Wands in reverse wants your legacy, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, whatever you resonate with. This person, this King of Wands in reverse, wants your legacy. With the Death card in the upright at the bottom of the deck, you have already transcended. So whatever they going for, they can't get. 9 of Pentacles here. It's already established within you. You're already grounded. You've already changed. You already went through your transformation here. And you showing up as the fucking magician. So you got all the power. So that's why these weak ass Knight of Wands in reverse want to come and distract you. That's all a King of Wands, that's all a King of Wands in reverse wants to do is distract you. They don't have shit going on for themselves, so they want to come in and distract you and soak up your light, soak up your vibes. And then motherfuckers wonder why everybody that's spiritual always closed off. Why everybody that's on their spiritual path or doing their shadow work is closed off. Because we don't got time to be being vulnerable or susceptible to energies that come up against us to defeat us, speak against us, tarnish our image, lie on us, spread rumors based on misconceptions, things that they have never even gotten clarity for, because the King of Wands in reverse is a coward. So they don't even have the balls or the yoni to step up and say, hey, what's going on? This, that, and the third. They want to sit behind the scenes and cause chaos and try to knock you off your square. But as the 10 of Pentacles, the Magician, the 9 of Pentacles, you are on your square right now. You cannot be knocked off. Unless you want to be. And I be telling y'all don't be believing me, but I be reading the comments. There's a lot of people who feel like being knocked off their square is where their power lies because they're manipulative. They find power in being the victim. Yo, put this punk bitch on timeout or something. But you standing here as someone who that has went through their transformation, has looked back at their shadow and has stepped into abundance, 10 of pentacles, 9 of pentacles, and a magician, and you've learned how to recreate that over and over. Whatever you spend will come back to you 1,000 times fold, and whatever someone comes up against you with will come back to them 1,000 times fold. Now everybody be like, well, why I don't see them going through that? Let me tell you one thing about the King of Wands in reverse. Since this motherfucker want to be the star of the show, the King of Wands in reverse is going to always look like they have more than what they have. They're going to always show up in the world like they on top. You're going to always show up like they got more than you, but they don't. They're lacking. They're lacking in substance. They're lacking in love. They're lacking in self-confidence. So they want to get up under people and absorb other people's light and try to take their soul, a spirit eater. You got the devil in reversal, but spirit is blocking this. And I welcomed Archangel Michael into this reading because he's been on my spirit and speaking to me lately about how these ties are going to be broken with these toxic ass individuals. And it ain't even about no karmic shit, but there could be karmics in your family, karmics in your friend groups, karmic in your relationships, work environment. Karmics is not always, oh, I'm dating someone and they start fucking with somebody else, that person is the karmic. No, sometimes your motherfucking ass can be the karmic. We gotta realize that we did shit too in the past. We came up against people we didn't have no business bothering in the past, and then now that shit is starting to come back around. But for the ones that's on the righteous path right now, they ain't got no time for the bullshit. The devil in reverse is letting me know that you're being untied from it. And as you're being unbounded and tied from it, unbinded, I mean, you got this knight, page of swords here. Motherfucker that's watching. They watching because they unhappy and they hoping that in some way they can see your unhappiness too. They're like, damn, why I can't see this person being unhappy? Because you're the queen of fucking wands. You majestic. You're making shit happen in your life. You're not sitting around waiting to see what anybody else is doing. Yeah, 2 of wands. You're moving on to better opportunities. A lot of shit's coming into your life. A lot of better choices is coming into your life based off the shit that you manifest. And see, some people sit behind the scenes and manifest drama and trauma and everybody's lives, and then when they don't go their way, they sit and they want to get on their soapbox. They want to talk about how everybody is up against them and this, that, and the third, but they fucking in denial. A lot of people done went to workers and got work done on you, and then they come out with like their hands clean, and they're gonna say to you, oh, I ain't did nothing to you. Yeah, because they didn't actually sit their little punk ass down and do the work. They paid somebody to do it because they afraid and they lazy and they passive aggressive. So that's why they gonna tell you they ain't did shit to you, because they paid somebody else to do it to you. I feel like at this point you're real disinterested in the bullshit. You're not interested in anything that's going to stop you from this new beginning you got here. With the 4 of Cups and the Fool in reverse. Anything that's coming up against you to stop you from your new beginning, you are not looking at it. Yeah, Ashe. 6 of Wands. The World card in the upright position. Both. You're on a successful path. Your life starts now. You coming from a really stagnant place, wondering when shit was going to take off again. And it's taking off again with the Queen of Wands and the 2 of Wands. It's taking off. It has taken off. And whatever little sick ass tie somebody tried to have on your soul and your life and your business and your family, because I've been getting downloads and it's like motherfuckers just sit around and look at what you got going on in your personal life, and they want to affect that in some kind of way. They want to make some type of impact on your life to make you fall back into doubt, anxiety, scarcity mindset, not wanting to step out. Somebody went, thank you, Spirit. Somebody went and actually had an isolation spell put on people to keep you isolated, to keep you feeling down on yourself, to not see the beauty in yourself and all this sick shit. You got to be careful who you letting into your bed and who you letting into your life and who you letting ride shotgun with your motherfucking ass. This is why a lot of people who are on a certain path, a certain part of their spiritual journey, choose to be alone. This is why they don't choose to be mixing and mingling with everybody that smile at them. And you're going to be looked at as fake and phony and mean and antisocial and closed off. Be looked at as that. Because the universe knows what needs to happen for you. Your higher self knows what needs to be in your path. So you got success coming in. You got a new beginning after a very long, arduous battle. I feel like with the Page of Cups in reverse, you're not accepting apologies anymore because of the Seven of Swords. You know that these apologies come with hidden motives. You know that these apologies come with sneaky ass shit behind it. You probably don't even really talk to too many people because you know you on this certain part of your journey that every time you say something, the motherfucker gonna try to use that as a way to come up against you. They're looking for ways to use your words and your heart and your energy against you. People want to use you against you. But who the fuck invited you? You showed up to the party at the end of the party when we didn't finish opening gifts. We didn't finish our mazel toss. We didn't cheered. We didn't toasted. You show up at the end, want to talk about somebody's dress or how somebody didn't bring nothing. And all this shit. Look, motherfuckers is celebrating now. Motherfuckers is trying to be happy now. And if that ain't your mission, you need to stay away from those who are trying to be happy. I keep telling y'all, spirituality ain't all about sitting around being sad 24/7, talking about your traumas all fucking day, or talking about what ex didn't do you right and who can't ride with you and who can't sit with you. That's not what spirituality is all the time. Yes, there will be moments when you have to express that, but for the most part, it's like, yo, if you really on this spiritual path and you really happy and you really, really happy, then be fucking happy. You ain't got to sit up and talk about everybody that, oh, I ain't this and I ain't that. Motherfuckers do too much explaining to strangers all day or subbing people that they think could be in that energy field. Motherfuckers who getting spammed and stalked and pages copied and shit won't even have the bravery enough and the self-discipline enough to put their shit on private till they set up protection barriers around them because they want attention. Any attention to some people is good attention. It don't even fucking matter. And then when you ain't on that shit with them, they gonna want to look at you like the enemy, look at you like a naysayer. Everybody ain't got time to sit up all day and sub people. Everybody ain't got time to sit up all day and gossip and talk about this, that, and the third. When you really out here living your life or working or whatever the fuck you gotta do, you don't have time to sit up and indulge in nonsense. And you're going to be looked at as fake and phony for not indulging in fake and phony activities. The irony of that. Motherfuckers going to call you fake and phony and oh, you changed because you don't want to sit up and gossip and drag people all day and stalk people and try to infiltrate people's camp to cause separation, divide and conquer, and all these little tactical bullshits. The Seven of Swords here. Motherfuckers want to be tactical. But they tactical to a fault with the Page of Cups in reverse because nobody don't want to hear they shit. Whoever you are feeling like this resonates for, motherfuckers is tired of little sneaky shit. A clear example is when everybody cool, right? Everybody cool, everybody chilling together. It's a whole vibe. Then all of a sudden, two people ain't cool no more, right? Or one person ain't cool with another person. Because let me tell you, there's a very delusional ass energy that I'm picking up on. Is one motherfucker seeing enemies where there are none. And what they do is they get amongst a group of people who want to be happy, or everybody just chilling, mind their own business, and then they start finding faults within everybody. And then they find that one weak motherfucker out the group. They find that one weak motherfucker or someone they perceive as weak, and they go to them and they start talking shit and starting drama. And if you indulge in that, then you a weak motherfucker like them. And they want to break everybody down around them. Some people ain't gonna play that game. Some people don't even see gossip as gossip. They see it as just, oh, we gotta talk about how so and so, blah blah blah. Like, now it's one thing if a motherfucker doing something to a gang of y'all, and y'all all like, oh shit, they did this to me too, they did that to me too. That's different. But if you just going around spreading rumors and lying on people and being messy, but in a strategic way with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups, this is someone who spread lies on purpose. They strategically sit up and figure out lies to tell. Like, they plot these lies. They plot what they're going to say to you. They plot what they're going to say to the next person to get a rise out of them. They plot what they're going to say to get the conversation going on some untruthful shit, man. The Page of Cups in reverse, if they give you an apology, it's some bullshit. You are focused on the main goal at this time. The Judgment in reverse, the past is gone. Like, leave that shit alone. But some people will not with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Some people are still stuck in some shit that happened a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And yo, I've been guilty of this shit in my own life. To the point where it's like, you don't even want to fuck with people because of some shit that had happened to you in your past. Or it's like, you hold on to that past energy and not giving nothing a chance. Not even giving yourself a chance to relive again because you hold on, to some shit that had happened in the past. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's time to move on. It's time to move on mentally. That's what's key here, is moving on mentally. A lot of motherfuckers ain't even physically around the shit that broke them or hurt them or betrayed them, that just stagnated them or whatever the case. They're still emotionally there, though, with the Eight of Cups in reverse. They're still emotionally there. Their heart is still there. They feelings is still hurt by the shit. But Spirit is like, yo, you need to mentally move on from that so the rest of your body and your energy can follow. And this ain't taking nothing from you, though, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse, because this is some true shit that you need to be moving on from. This is some true shit that really impacted your life in a crazy way, because somebody with the Knight of Wands and Page of Wands in reverse was messy. They was calculating. They literally planted seeds of doubt in everyone about you. They infiltrated every area of your life. This is that toxic ex or that toxic friend that wants to make friends with all your friends and all your family. And then they want to sit up and find the weak link in your groups. And they want to go to these people and say negative shit about you. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you just now realizing this shit like, damn, this motherfucker was really messy. This motherfucker was really out here coming up against me. Slick with the tongue. A smooth talker, a quick talker. But ain't no action on this person. Ain't no action on this person. This motherfucker that'll gossip and talk shit about you. Then when you confront them about it, like, hey, I heard so-and-so and this and that and the third. And they're like, no. I didn't say it like that. I didn't mean like that. What I had said was, no, you shouldn't have said shit, because I've had to confront people. Why was my name even being mentioned when I wasn't even the fuck around? Why was my business even being mentioned when I wasn't even the fuck around? And then they stumble over that. They'll stumble over that, and then they'll get to some other shit like, oh, and then they'll try to pull one over on you. But you gotta stand firm, like, no, 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 no. I just need to know why I was being mentioned when I wasn't around, and I have never said anything in ill towards any of you. See, motherfuckers like that, they love mess. And see, we live in a messy ass culture. We live in a messy ass culture where everybody thinks that mess equals preach or ooh, it's the enthusiasm behind the mess that people really be going for. And with the 7 of wands in reverse, that's why Spirit like, be fucking mindful who you being vulnerable with. Stop letting your guard down around people who come in this Knight of Cups energy, but they don't really want nothing. You could call me a bitch mean all day. But one thing I do know is I'm not going to go against Spirit ever again to befriend someone. Yeah, because what it breeds, confusion. But the 6 of Swords here, you moving away from the confusion, the lies, the mask. The 7 of Cups here is letting me know you be fucking with people that wear many masks. And then that 50 Cent song just came up on me. Many men, many, 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 many men wish death upon me. Yeah, so you fucking with people that hate to see you moving on. So they want to wish ill on you. But with the 3 of Wands here and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, these motherfuckers is sitting here waiting to see your downfall, waiting to see you break apart, waiting to see you not have. 8 of Swords, they're going to be waiting for a long ass fucking time. And while they waiting to see your downfall, they better get their house in order with the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups in reverse, because it's a lot of shit that's unbalanced in their life that they need to be getting their foot in around while they waiting to see other people's downfall. 3 of Cups in reverse, it's a lot of snakes that just sit up under each other. A lot of snakes that just sit up and hiss with each other. Little wicked ass whispers that I be telling y'all that they have. Knight of Swords. Motherfuckers that ain't got no plan, but rushing towards chaos and turmoil and rushing towards the next scene, rushing towards the next drama. You got the 9 of Cups coming out. Don't let what you think make you happy be your weakness, though, with this strength in reverse. Some of the shit that you think is going to bring you happiness is going to bring your unsuccess. It's going to bring your decline. You need to be this Queen of Cups in the upright position right now, stabilizing your emotions. Don't be so fucking emotionally weak that you let everything get you all riled up and you pour your emotions into every fucking thing. Nobody said you had to go in life giving your all to everything. And that be a lot of motherfuckers. I gave my all to this person. I gave my all to this friendship. I gave my all to this job. I gave my all to this messy ass group of people. Stop fucking giving your all to everything and everybody. Everything and everybody that comes up to you does not warrant your all. It don't. I'm a fucking loner by choice, my nigga. Like, I am a loner by choice. Because I despise mess. Like, it just makes me not feel comfortable. But some people thrive in messy ass energy, and that's all they know. That's all they taught. Some of these men lower vibrational masculine energy sit up under their moms and listen to them gossip all day. Their mom pulls them in on every gossipy ass conversation they have. And so these the niggas that grow up and wanna compete with women. These the niggas that grow up and you be in a relationship with them and they competing with you the whole while. You in school, they want to disrupt your studies, they want to be messy, they just fucking a mess. I can't stand no nigga that gossip. I can't stand no man that want to sit up and talk shit about other people's lives and want to tear down women, want to tear down men, want to tear down everything. They do that shit to distract you from the shit they ain't doing. Some people use gossip as a distraction from what they are not accomplishing in their lives. They feel like if I gossip about this, I'm gonna look and feel superior to whomever is the target of my slander and my lies and my bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, some of y'all are gonna be deceived by that because of charm. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to see through charm. A lot of people don't know how to see through images. They don't know how to see through flashiness. They don't know how to see through excitement. They get all riled up about some bullshit and they feel like that's the path they supposed to be on. And they look back 6 months to a year later and now they destroyed from the same thing that they was feeding into because it was exciting at the fucking time. The divine feminine is under attack right now, man. And you can't even say that. You can. Let me be clear, because my father always teaches me there's no such thing as can't. You can say that. You can say many logical reasons why the divine feminine is under attack. And motherfuckers who want to be politically correct, want to be liked by certain groups of people will come up against you for speaking on experiences that's happened to you on your spiritual journey and your life fucking period that shows how the divine feminine has been under attack. The divine feminine is under attack by men and women and reptiles and demons and succubus and incubus, okay? And for somebody who's getting flirted with, this is a direct message. Somebody who's getting flirted with by women and men, you need to be fucking careful because the evil entity is riding your fucking coattails and your back, and they feel like, oh, you ain't giving up no pussy to no man. Well, I'ma send in a succubus, and I'ma get your energy that way. See, everything ain't black and white. There's that colorful area, there's that gray area. And sometimes, a lot of the times, the enemy, the evil entity knows your desires and your wants more than you do. Especially when you get on this path to discipline and suppressing certain urges and shit. They'll send a feminine energy to you with a male demon in them. They'll send a male energy to you with a feminine demon in them. So you need to be aware. You need to be on point about some shit. Don't let nobody set you up. Don't set your fucking self up for failure. A lot of people are going to be angry and upset with how other people love you. It ain't got shit to do with them. You wondering why you dating this motherfucker and he acting straight feminine and catty and messy with you? He got an evil succubus feminine demon harnessing his ass. That's why. That's why he flipped out right before graduation. That's why he started talking shit to you through your finals. Oh, you going for the white man's education. Oh, you da-da-da-da-da. Not knowing that you doing what the fuck you called to do. You getting your education to better your family and and shit you need. For you, it ain't got no, I don't explain shit. I talk, but I don't explain my personal life to people because that shit is uncomfortable for me. And what your life entails is between you and the fucking divine. You wonder why she sit up under you and get mad when you want to go out with your boys and you ain't even fucking cheating. You ain't even doing nothing. You just going to play ball. You just going to get on the sticks for a couple hours, drink a couple beers, smoke a couple joints or blunts or whatever, hit a couple bowls just so you can unwind and come back and love her better. You want to start something. You want to take your income tax and build a studio. You want to buy a new camera to do art and shit like that. And she always got some shit to say because she envious. That's that evil ass feminine energy that's mounted her ass, that's insecure from some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. You want to look beautiful. You want to go out with your girls, have mimosas, laugh, chit chat, and talk. Ain't no dudes involved. And he like, well, I got to go with you. And now you feel compelled to tag this nigga along every time you go somewhere. You allowing this incubus ass energy to infiltrate your own individuality. Motherfuckers don't want individuality no more. They think relationships, solid, beautiful relationships mean we got to be up under each other 24/7, cock blocking, whatever, blocking, just like, it's ridiculous. Nobody wants to be an individual anymore. Everybody want to click up and link up on some shit. Not me. I don't care about any of that shit. The only clique that matters is your immediate family that you are trying to heal and get through the process of these generational traumas and curses and cycles that ain't healthy. That's the only clique that matter right now. Some stranger wandering in because they attracted to your energy don't mean shit. You know how many strangers be attracted to your energy just because they like one facet of you? They want to try to hold you hostage to that one facet. And then you show other parts of yourself because you're a multifaceted being. They want to demonize you for the other shit that you like to do. Nobody got time for that shit, man. This is why the true divine feminine and the true divine masculine is tucked away right now. Getting their house in order, getting their soul in alignment, getting their mind right, their spirit right. A lot of people's spirit ain't right. They might have all this physical shit, material shit, admirers and shit. About to have a bomb ass tower moment right here with the page of pentacles and the tower in the upright position. Somebody about to get some good news. Some shit was gonna leave off better than you thought it was gonna be. Somebody needs to stop trying to fix up their fucking home to appease someone that left you when you had no home. Somebody that left you when you was down on your luck because you was going through an upgrade. See, what a lot of shadow ass people don't realize is that a lot of the chosen ones, a lot of the divine ones go through a really low period before the upgrade. And that comes at a time when after you have been entertaining folks, calling everybody a bestie, calling everybody a sis, your bro, your friend, and this, that, and the third. It comes at that time to shake your core, to bring in stability and abundance for you. A lot of you guys are going through a tower moment that's about to level you up. Because you have been spending time with people who were unfortunate in their own lives, but they wore these beautiful ass masks and shit to make you think their life was grand, and you had to live up to their expectations, which actually brought the tower moment in for you, trying to live up to the expectations of people who didn't even have their own shit together, but they looked at you like you had to have your shit together to be in their presence when they didn't even have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Let's keep it a grand, man. I'm tired of a lot of shit. I'm tired of society silencing people because it don't sound right or don't look right. I'm tired of society silencing, trying to silence people because it don't fit the image that they trying to portray. A lot of motherfuckers in your life or on your timeline timeline, because everybody, a lot of people right now think that social media is the only life that they can fucking live. Don't even really know you from a can of paint, but want to tell you how you should feel and process things and how you should live, and what you should think about shit. They want you to be zombies out here, bro. They want you to be zombies. They want you to be of the masses. And so this is what we're not doing anymore, man. Because what's going to happen when you fuck with energies like that, the wheel going to keep being sideways, which means it's going to be up one minute, down the next. You're not going to know. You're going to be indifferent. You're not going to be able to see what you really want. You're going to be skeptical about your own manifestations. You're not going to believe that some shit can happen to you. And it's going to put you in the Five of Cups energy where you sad and you lonely and you miserable when all around you, when all the fuck around you, spirit is working for you with the I said the alchemy. Well, temperance is alchemy to me, but with the temperance and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, spirit is working on your behalf. You're sitting around being sad and feeling at a loss because certain motherfuckers don't vibe with you. Man, you know how many motherfuckers is ahead of their time? I'm a motherfucker that's been ahead of my time. You a motherfucker that's been ahead of your time. You know how many people that's been ahead of their time on the right path with the Eight of Pentacles that was working on some shit that was really substantial? That all the people around them, the bitter ones with this Queen of Swords in reverse, the bitter ass people who ain't never allowed, keyword, allowed themselves to see happiness and healing in their life, ain't gonna accept where you are and what you're creating. With the Eight of Pentacles and the fucking Temperance, you're creating a lot of balance in your life. A lot of people ain't gonna understand or understand what you balancing out. They're so weak-minded they can't even understand it. And guess what a motherfucker do when they can't understand some shit? They try to tarnish it. They try to bring it down. They try to sully that shit up. A lot of you guys are rebuilding yourselves, rebuilding your brands, rebuilding your fucking life, and it's a lot of bitter ass people that's sitting around pretending like they don't see it because they stuck in Five of Pentacles mode. They stuck in sadness. They stuck in misery. They stuck in like, oh, it didn't happen for me, so it can't happen for them, or it didn't happen for me, I hope it don't happen for them. Minister Society, when that motherfucker Kane was eating that banana, I hope this nigga don't make it. I hope he don't make it. That's how motherfuckers is. Sitting around hoping you don't make it. Not Minister Society. I can't even remember that movie. But y'all know what I'm talking about. They got a perm, big ass glasses on. He was eating a banana outside the store. He was like, I hope he don't make it. I hope he don't. That's the energy of the motherfuckers that's around you right now. I'm telling you, there has been an esoteric line drawn in the sand, my nigga. Like, and y'all gotta believe me. There has been an esoteric line drawn in the sand. Ace of Wands. As cutting ties from your past for you. The deception with the Ten of Swords. This lets me know a lot of y'all had a lot of pain in y'all past. A lot of backstab, betrayals and shit. Ten of Swords is gossip. People lying, slandering your name, just coming up against you and ain't even talk to you a day in their life on some real shit. These motherfuckers is the people that'll talk to you about some shit that's going on in their life. And you may not even be in the energy to process it or accept it at the moment. So they're going to go off and tell a wicked story about you. Oh, they fake, they this, that, and the third. Da, 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 da. But with the lovers here in the King of Pentacles, I'm telling you, there's divine answers coming in for you. Divine yeses that are coming in for you. Four of Wands, divine balance being restored into your life. I'm telling you, about to live again. Where you had just been existing or surviving, you about to thrive and live again. And it's going to be strong. Okay, the King of Pentacles is strong, earthly, structured as energy that's of wealth and abundance. The Four of Wands is just that passion, that harmony, that stability that's there for you. The two of the lovers is a yes, upright is a yes. You about to get a yes on that house, a yes on that grant, because you don't really need no loans unless they're forgivable. Some of y'all might even be getting some fucking forgivable ass loans, my nigga. Like, look, divine feminine and divine masculine, we don't got time to be playing around with people with this Three of Pentacles in reverse ass energy. This is that messy, gossiping ass energy. People that pretend like they working with you, but behind the scenes they have a conversation against you, but they won't bring it to you physically, personally. These are coward ass people that will talk about you behind your back. With the Emperor here to gain control over a situation. Some people cannot accept not being in control of a friendship dynamic, a relationship dynamic, a family dynamic. They cannot function without having control. So they want to come in and cause chaos and confusion and talk shit and spread rumors and lies to gain control or regain control when they haven't, even with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, brought it to you to get some overstanding or some understanding about it. This is why I am a hermit. Okay, motherfucker, I'm a hermit. This is why. Four of Swords in reverse at the bottom of your deck. A lot of y'all need to take some time off. You're afraid to take some time away or some time off because you're afraid it's gonna fuck up your money. But you know what? The Spirit is saying you gotta let go of that with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Let go of that analogy, because with the Queen of Cups in the upright position is actually gonna bring you back to yourself, bring you back to that self-love, make you feel whole again. The Two of Swords in reverse, that'll be the right decision to take some time off. If you can, without it affecting your family, take some time off. Take some time away from the liars. Yeah, Hermit with the Knight of Wands. It's time to get away and go within. I'm being told to move on. That's good that you took today off, beloved. And stop telling people the inner operations of what's going on, because I'm seeing a face. I'm seeing a fucking face, man. I'm seeing a face of someone who shows a smile to you. But every time you tell this person how you've achieved something or crossed over a hurdle, they got this weird ass silence. And that weird ass silence speaks of dissatisfaction. Now, we don't care about nobody's dissatisfaction in terms of our goals in our life, but what we do care is the energetic tie that dissatisfaction brings, because people will try to tie their dissatisfaction to your accomplishments, your goals, your life, your energy, your happiness, your smile, your fucking smile. A lot of bitches is mad about your skin, your complexion. They're mad about your hair. They're mad about your car. They're mad about your house. They're mad about your relationship with your children. It mad about your relationship with yourself. A lot of motherfuckers just mad right now. Don't listen to no motherfucking body out here that's threatening failure on you if you don't link with them too. A lot of motherfuckers will infiltrate your energetic field by telling you some subtle ass shit like, yeah, the reason you ain't succeeding is because you won't allow me in. The reason you ain't succeeding is because you won't pay me for this or do this, that, and the third. When you start hearing the motherfucker talk like that, you need to make way for your own self to get away. Shit. The spirit says you ain't got to be threatening to doing the right thing. You ain't got to be guilt tripped into going for clarity and healing that's meant for you. Only person that's gonna guilt trip you out of some shit is somebody that's jealous of where you getting your healing from, or jealous of where you finding your peace of mind from. Motherfuckers ain't God like that. Yeah, we all God body, but motherfuckers ain't God like that to where they can just deem some shit over your life, and if you ain't doing what they said you should be doing, and you gonna fail. That's some controlling ass weak shit. Somebody who's afraid to not have control of all situations all the time. I ain't gonna get on my platform and fear tactic you into booking with me or speaking with me or no shit like that. Anybody got time for that shit? 9 times out of 10, I'm overbooked any fucking way. Find your healing and your blessings where they are meant for you. Don't let nobody punk you or guilt trip you into nothing. Because I'm telling you, like I told y'all like 3 weeks ago, I don't remember which reading it was on, but I told y'all, now that the world is so-called opening up, motherfuckers is hungry for energy, they're hungry for money, they're hungry for abundance. They gonna get that shit by any means necessary. They'll try to make you feel like your world falling apart because you ain't calling on them. Hold up. I could call on the divine. And if the divine don't lead me to you, then it wasn't meant for me to be led to you. And there should be nothing personal about it. The divine in you, the higher self, your higher self is going to lead you to where you need to be to get the answers and the clarity and the support that you fucking need. And if you ain't led to them and somebody ain't led to you, it ain't meant. It ain't meant. It ain't no bad blood about it. But a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people have a need to be fucking needed. They like codependency. They want to be codependent on people. They want to put people under them so that they can feel power. They can spirit eat your motherfucking ass. That's why I be telling y'all, you eat with your eyes, your ears, your mouth, everything. You even eat with your heart. And your stomach is your first brain. You know why? When you get an intuitive nudge, you be like, yo, I had a gut feeling about this, that, or so and so, whatever. That's because that's your brain right there. Your gut is your fucking brain, man. When you get a gut feeling about some shit, you get a nagging feeling about some shit. That's your fucking brain. And then when you ignore that gut feeling, it rises to the top. And then it's in your brain, your mind and shit. And you constantly going over it. 9 of Swords, you going over it. Like, why did I not, da-da-da-da-da. You got guilt in reverse at the bottom of the deck, yeah. And see, that's what people want to project onto you, guilt. They want to talk to you and guilt trip you out of your power. They want to guilt trip you out of your own substance, your own autonomy. And the way they're going to do that shit is they're going to like talk about some shit you believe in, right? Or some shit that you may frequent or some shit that you just may be resonating with at the time. They're going to try to guilt trip you up out of that because they know that whatever the fuck you are resonating with is going to take away their power over you. So they want to guilt trip you up out of that. They want to point out the shit and people in your life that have flaws when whole time it ain't even breaking you. It ain't even hurting you. So you letting go of guilt. Wow. Perfection. Yes. Things are fine the way they are. Don't let nobody sit up and mind fuck you. You got mysticism with prayer in reverse. Yeah. All those bad prayers. Yo. People do bad prayers. And let me tell you the science behind a bad prayer. A bad prayer may sound innocent to the person that's doing it, but they know it's not innocent. They'll say some shit like, oh, I don't even want to say this prayer because my words are extremely powerful. So I'm a speak it in a third party or some second party type bullshit. Well, they'll say some shit like they don't want you to have a certain thing, and they'll put it in the name of whatever God they worship, whatever entity they worship. They'll put it in the name of that, and they'll try to tagline it or hashtag it with some shit like, oh, because they don't want you to get hurt, or because it's not. So it'll be some weirdo shit, right? And they'll be thinking like they talking to the divine, right? But they'll be talking to a lower entity that's gonna make them work for that shit. That lower entity is gonna make them work to make you unhappy, to work to take that shit away from you. Whether it be through words or more wicked prayers. Whether it be just them existing in your fucking cipher, it'll happen that way. That's why the message tonight is stop being so fucking nice, because you'll be allowing people in that be mad about your path. And a lot of people is mad right now. You look at a lot of shit online. That's why I don't really like to be online. Like, I fucking despise having to post certain shit that's telling people how to live. That shit come across as complaining, nagging, trying to make people feel shameful for the things that make them happy and the way they have to live their lives. But anyway, whoever been making bad prayers on you, that shit is unheard. With the mysticism and the prayer in reverse, the divine is like, yo, get that shit out of here, man. How long have you been sitting up saying this same wicked prayer? Extremely long. With the growth in reverse, ain't shit happened. But with the workaholic, they've been working at this shit for a long time. But with the growth in reverse, the shit is not growing. It's not manifesting in your life. Yeah, it may tap your ass a little bit on the shoulder like, yo, this is what's coming up against you. This is what's happening. That's why you always got to be doing the work on your own. Whether you got guidance, friends, or whatever, people doing the same work, fuck all that. Do the work. But it's a lot of shit that has come up against you that did not manifest. One of the main things was guilt, and that's in reverse. Quest in reverse. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to go on a better journey. Somebody didn't want you to live your life path. With release in reverse, somebody refuses to let go of your energy. They refuse. They probably watching this motherfucking reading right now with a punk ass who don't want to see nobody grow, who don't want to see nobody change. Perception in the upright. They don't want to see shit the right way. Bottom line. They don't want to see shit the right way. I spoke to you guys earlier about an isolation spell that had been sent over you to keep you stuck away from people that would love you, away from people that would be there for you. Well, that's being broke with the isolation in reverse and the fucking wisdom in the upright position. People thought you was none the wiser. Oh, you are wiser. What they don't even understand is that when they tried to sit you in isolation, all that did is God body you even more. Now you at an impasse, right? Now you have this space in your life where you like, okay, all right, talk to me, spirit. I've got this far. What do I do? Because this is tugging at me. What do I do? Because I know there's a next level. It's unknown to me. So I'm a little apprehensive. I'm a little nervous because a lot of shit done fell apart. But here I am at this impasse again, because this ain't the first time you've been there. Beloved, this ain't the first time you've been there. So you like, yo, I done been here before. And in the past, I've chosen things that really felt good at the time, but didn't make up the good at the end, per se. And you got this fucking demon riding your fucking back all the time. Got this demon riding your back all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because they know your power. They can't come too close. You know what I mean? But they can cast illusions onto you. They can't physically low-key like intervene, but they can make you block yourself. So as you at this impasse, you checking on your self-worth, you checking on your self-esteem, you checking on how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your power, where you at, how you feel when you look in the mirror. Like, it's a whole lot of shit that's going on right now. It's a whole lot of shit. That's why you ain't got time to be sitting around motherfuckers who don't want stuff, people who don't use their intuition with the instinct in reverse. You ain't got time for that. And you ain't got time. You really ain't got time to doubt yourself. You got the renewal coming up here at the bottom of the deck in the upright position. Yeah, because it's a new you coming through. Ashe. It's a new you coming through. But guess what? It's about to be gossip here at the bottom of the deck about that new you. Like I tell you, people want to keep you in a certain box that makes them feel comfortable. And your renewal of self and spirit, self-esteem, your life in general, or just shit you've been working on, is going to be gossip about it. And it's going to be bittersweet, right? But with the rejection in reverse, spirit is like, yo, I will never reject you. Ashe, I will never reject you. Let the thought of rejection dissipate. Because you are no longer complacent with all the bullshit. And if you slip back into complacency, you're going to fuck around and miss opportunities of abundance. This person is not your soulmate, and there will be no recovery of that person. Stop sitting the fuck around saying to the outside world that you ain't waiting on somebody to come back. This is for a specific person. Somebody is specifically sitting around talking shit. Oh yeah, fuck that person. I ain't waiting on that person. I'm doing me. I'm living my life. The whole time you done watched so many picker cards and this, that, and the third readings has taught you that turmoil and trauma and abuse is supposed to come from a soulmate. Well, guess what? Soulmate in reverse and recover in reverse. This person is not coming back. And you should not go and try to recover this person. This person's time in your life has served its purpose. It's taught you a lesson that you needed to learn. And now it's time for you to move on, not go back digging in the garbage to bring up shit that has already been done. What you gonna choose? Impartiality or the miracle? See, somebody think like, well, the miracle would be this person coming back and loving me again and doing all the things that I wanted them to do when we was in a relationship. So you riding a fucking fence. You're not even gonna allow the universe to come in and give you joy because of vanity. Somebody ties their self-worth to the relationships they're in. This that friend that can't go on a girls trip if it ain't no dude there to be on her arm. This your homeboy that only fuck with bitches that got a lot of shit because they don't got a lot of shit. With the self-worth in reverse, yeah. This that person. Well, I can't have nothing unless blah, 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 blah. This that energy. It stems from, at the bottom of the deck in an upright position, insecurity. Exactly. And with the faith in reverse, no faith. So insecurity begets no faith. Oh, I can't have happiness and da-da-da-da-da unless somebody there to co-dependent it with me. I'm being told to move on. Cause I don't even like the vibe from that shit. Cause somebody is like, well, yeah. If nobody's fucking on me and I don't have somebody on my arm, then I ain't nothing. What are you talking about? Well, yeah. My bitch gotta be in school. She gotta have money. She gotta have this. And I get to drive the Nissan Maxima all day while she at work and pick up bitches on the boulevard. Talk to them the whole while she at work at school. I'll text these bitches. I'll talk to these bitches. And then when she get off school, I'm going to go MIA and hit her up right when I drop her off. I ain't even pulled out the parking lot yet. I'm going to hit this next bitch up and floss. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's old. It's played out. Sis, it's played out, bro. It's like everybody knows it already. Everybody's dealt with it already. Like, for real. Alright, Spirit, what want me to do? This that dude you waiting on to text you. It's been 2 weeks. You know why it's been 2 weeks, sis? Or, bro, let me tell you why it's been 2 weeks. Because they done made up. This person reached out to you when they was fighting over them cheating. Okay, conspiracy said this person gets into it with someone because they cheat, right? And as opposed to them cleaning up their act and just not doing no shady shit, they go and do other shady shit to console themselves for being scolded for the shady shit they did. Like, come on, bro. Like, you get caught up in some grimy shit, right? And instead of you not doing the grimy shit, you gaslight yourself so caught up out of the situation. And then when your main girl, who's not even your main girl because she's being degraded, made fun of, made a fool of, says something, instead of you changing, you go and find the loyal ass bitch who don't ask no questions. Y'all need to stop being the loyal bitch that don't ask no questions, and you need to stop being the loyal dude that just trick off and ain't got no self-worth. On the break of the deck, I got sudden wealth and change. So for the divine right now, there's a lot of good things coming in that, like I said earlier, are going to be unexpected. You got to understand that it's a lot of people right now that just want attention. It's motherfuckers that will be fucking on somebody, getting played, right? So in their mind, right? in their mind, getting played, not getting the attention they want, and they'll be out trying to cultivate relationships or situationships and fucking pen pals out of people that they have no intentions on settling down with unless they surrender all power to them as opposed to the one that they're chasing. That's why a lot of people ain't dating right now, because a lot of people are chasing someone else or sitting in wait for the person that they claim dogged them to come back, all the while leading people on who was just chilling, minding their fucking business. That's why a lot of people ain't dating you right now or dating right now, because they like, look, yo, I don't have time to be nobody's seat filler, spot filler, pit stop on the way to the motherfucker that they chasing. A lot of people do that, and you can see it in their energetic signature. That's why a lot of people ain't dating. Or people don't like when people are single and they flirting and having fun. They ain't in a relationship with nobody, ain't sleeping with nobody, ain't doing shit with nobody, but they just flirting and having fun with people that flirt and have fun back with them. It's a lot of insecurities and a lot of weirdo shit going on. That's why a lot of you guys who have done your shadow work ain't really out here fucking with nobody like that. Damn. You got pathway in reverse with bad health. I feel like whatever path you were on that was going to be detrimental to your health or your life is going to be blocked. With the false person in reverse, yeah, you're going to see the truth about some things that weren't healthy for you, and you're going to cut it out. Straight up. You got the great fortune coming out with the child and the concern. Yes, you will have enough to take care of your family. You will have enough to take care of your child. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are going to be looking into setting up insurance plans. Some of you already have insurance plans set in place. It's not a scam. Okay, because you kind of like did it off of some ad I'm hearing on social media or some shit like that. Maybe some of you guys just did it off an ad or off word of mouth. But even if that's not your concern, your children or your child will be set for life. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Your children will be set for life here. You are doing and taking the necessary steps and actions to make sure that they are. So you need to stop worrying about that and live your life with the despair in reverse. Live your fucking life, man. Despair in reverse, imprisonment in reverse, and then the sudden wealth in the upright again. And I just shuffled this deck like 4 times. So you will have everything you need. You will be untied from poverty and not feeling like you have enough. Excuse me. Even if right now at this stage in your life you get like a little $15 a month plan, right, for insurance or some shit, just do that. A little $15 a month, you spend that shit on fucking weed and drink. Like come on, God. Do that. And then later on, when you level up, because I see the level up, you're going to be able to afford more insurance. And then your children ain't going to have to worry about shit. When you go into the 7th dimension, they ain't going to have to worry about shit. They ain't going to have to worry about poverty like you did. They ain't going to have to worry about finding a place to live like you did. They don't have to worry about none of that shit. Stop fucking with people. Stop fucking with people. And I know you're like, well, we need people. We do. But fuck with the right people, Spirit said. Fuck with the right people. Because you need to enjoy your life while you're still here. Okay? So, yes. He was thinking about starting a little small ass, little nugget insurance plan. Do that shit. It's only going to be like $15, $20 a month. You pay that shit on Netflix. And Netflix then fell off. You know what I'm saying? So, do it. The sun and wealth, everybody gonna be good. You gonna be good, and the people behind you and before you are gonna be good. All right, I'm being told to move on. We about to be done, y'all. It's not even fucking Friday. What the hell? And y'all need to stop summoning me. I know y'all motherfuckers be summoning me sometimes. I be hearing y'all. Yeah, it's going up on a Tuesday. I fuck with y'all though. Y'all the only ones that really just get it sometimes, Hey, beloved. Hold up, y'all. I gotta smoke real quick, man. All right, let's get through these oracle, guys, and we are done. Shout out to everybody who liked the video, who's been in here during this long ass video. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm taking all three of these. Okay. The first card you guys get out was appreciation in upright position. This is number 15. It breaks down to the 6. So you need to be being grateful for the shit that has come down from the ethers that has resonated in your 3D world. Okay? You need to be grateful, like, oh, I'm grateful for my working car. Even though that shit got a few problems here and there, I'm grateful for that shit. Oh, I'm grateful that I got money for Uber. Oh, I'm grateful I got money to take the bus. Like, you need to be grateful for that type of shit right now. Okay? That's what I'm hearing clearly. Like, be grateful for that shit. Because it's a lot of people who would wish to be in your position, even with the things that you think are lacking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a time to step into that gratitude energy. You know what I'm saying? My love and healing energy sent to you, because some of you guys got some family members that aren't doing too well physically, spiritually, or mentally, and you like, yo, I want to be happy, but this is what's plaguing me. I really can't fucking around and be too happy because someone that I love needs a certain healing, needs a certain thing. And I respect that. But Spirit is definitely calling in for you to be grateful, because what needs to be done is going to be done in that situation. You know what I mean? Be grateful that you have people that are good to you even at their worst. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are good to you and they going through shit that's unimaginable to you. Shit that you wouldn't even be able to comprehend if they told you. But they still showing up for you in your life, speaking life into you, love to you, taking you to lunch, wanting to be around you. Be grateful for that shit right now too, because that's very far in between that we find people who going through their own battles that's not trying to make us battle too, that are just silent fucking warriors right now. There's a lot of silent warriors in your life that you need to be grateful for, because they have fought battles that you don't have to fight. Some of them for you, and some of them just on their own journey. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons you be kind to people, is because some of you have come on this path and you realize that there are people fighting battles that you know not of, and you don't want to be an extra battle for them. But use discernment in that, because nobody should bring their battles to you into a way that it throws you off. This card says choosing gratitude. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of this single blossom. Yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be worried and focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. Blessing, because you will never be less. She is pausing to experience the blissing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. And like the woman, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you have chose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness to your life. Wow. Yeah. So being in a sense of gratitude right now, no matter what you're going through, I guarantee, like that old saying goes, if everybody threw their problems into a pile on the table or whatever, some people will be fighting to get their problems back because they're going to be like, yo, that's something I don't want to carry. And it really ain't even about problems, because I feel like a lot of you guys at this point on your journey have a lot of shit to be grateful for, with no problems that are physically approaching you, but they're mentally in the background. The next card you guys got out was Adjacent Possibilities. This is number 24. This also breaks down to the 6, which lets me know that you have more options than you are allowing yourself to see. Some of you guys are thinking about how something financially is going to turn out. You might think it's going to turn against your favor, but there's going to be a loophole. That spirit is telling me there's going to be a way out and a way in to fixing this, so you need not put a negative energy on this situation. This card says many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take a new and different action now. Yes, don't get caught up in the tried and true. Yes, the tried and true is still good, but incorporate new ways for the tried and true within you, and things that you are working towards. Don't cancel out shit that you haven't studied or investigated yet. This is a time of give me more spirit. This is a time of tapping into things that you thought weren't for you, because when it was introduced to you at it, okay, this is what Spirit is saying. Thank you, Spirit. There was a time when certain ideas and means of motives were introduced to you, but you weren't at that level on your journey to incorporate that into your life. You're going to be represented with those same opportunities, options, thought processes, and ways of living now, and it will make more sense now. But the problem is you can't get caught up in the guilt and the frustration of not taking that door or window of opportunity at the time, or making that subtle life change when it was presented, when you thought it was being presented to you, because you weren't at the level to really grasp the the amazing impact it would have made on your life. So now it's coming back around, and it's gonna look different, new and shiny, but it's gonna be tailor made for you. But you're being called to use your discernment around that. But it's gonna be grand. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be grand. Okay? So rethink some things. Revisit some old ideas. That's why we tell y'all the past is a reference, not a residence. Revisit some old ideas. Revisit some old opportunities and whatnot. But don't get stuck there. Look at it. See how it plays out in the big scheme of things in your life right now. And if it doesn't fit, then move on. But there's going to be some things that are going to be coming in that you thought was a lost opportunity that's actually going to be abundant for you. The last card you guys got was number 12, the Temple Path. The 12 breaks down to the 3. The 3 already offsets the Ascended Master. So this is some shit that has been written in your Akashic record that you need to revisit, that you need to fix, that you need to do. It's some shit that's important that's coming in. And you need to be of clear mind and shit to get it. Not caught up in yesteryear, yesterday, who did what, this, that, and the third. You need to be present to be able to tap into this opportunity, thought, feeling, experience. For some of you guys, it's going to be an experience. It's going to reliven you. Okay. This card says, spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blissed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your life has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you are going through now is all part of your soul's process. You're on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world. Your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Yes, I'm telling you, don't pay attention to the trolls, don't pay attention to the distractions. Fuck all that. You know why these distractions are coming up. You already know. This is a wonderful life expanding time. So keep in your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. You got to keep that in mind. There will be a lot of distractions that are sent towards you to get you off track. You don't even know why sometimes, man. Some people have signed energetic, esoteric contracts to come in and distract other people. To come in and do stupid ass weirdo shit. You like, okay, but why? Why would they even do that? They don't even know that they doing that. That's how untapped in there they are. They think, I'm telling y'all, they think it's power. They think it's attention. Do not be distracted at this time, man. If you have been on a certain journey, stay on that. If you have been called to do a certain thing in your own walk, because none of us are on the exact same path, that's why being mad at any of these fucking readings or any of this shit online is pointless. We are not all walking the exact same path. Yes, we all may be leaning towards healing and happiness and blah blah fucking blah. But that don't mean we all on the same path to that shit. That don't mean we all gonna take the same journey for that. Because everybody's idea of peace and happiness is different. That's why we can't be sitting up here being overly sensitive about how somebody wants to live their life. It could be something subtle that make you not want to fuck with somebody. You could see something subtle in someone that be like, probably shouldn't fuck with them because they be on this, and I see how that characteristic will be a problem on my journey. So you just choose to fall back from someone. Now they will take personal offense to that because they don't know your journey. They don't know your Akashic records. They don't know what you need to be doing at that time. They just know that they want to connect and you don't feel like connecting, and they feel like rejection is the most poisonous thing, and so they're going to find all types of reasons and reasoning to make your rejection of them or your distance from them poison or make you a bad person. Those emotionally unstable ass motherfuckers that can't take rejection or can't take distance. You ain't even rejecting a motherfucker. Yeah, you just say, let me pull back. You ain't even said that. You just kind of like trying to discern the situation. Motherfuckers nowadays don't even want to give you a chance to discern. They don't even want to give you a moment to breathe and discern why you should be linked with them. You don't even want a motherfucker to discern. And the weird shit about these motherfuckers is after, if you don't discern, right? And if you fall, not victim, but if you fall into not discerning and just doing what someone wants you to do and linking with them and giving them access to your energy without even reasoning with yourself why it's beneficial or why it's not, they'll be the first motherfuckers that blame you for some shit they did. Well, I was only lying because I felt like you was like this, but I don't even want to talk about that shit. Like, discern some shit. And if you fuck with somebody that want to rush in and they don't want you to discern or see why you should be relinquishing vulnerability and blah, 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 and all this shit, fall back, man. Because right now, I tell y'all, we live in this microwave generation where people think you're supposed to fall in love in the DM. People think you're supposed to fall in love off of fucking selfies and all this shit and not even discern why motherfuckers supposed to be in your life. People don't even want to discern why someone should be in their life because they're afraid to be negative. They want to be politically correct. They don't want to look bitter. They don't want to look skeptical. Man, I'm a fucking skeptic, okay? So if you want to be in my life, I'm going to discern with spirit why it's even happening. And you need to discern with your higher self about why someone want to be in your life. And why you so open and willing to just let them in. Wow. I can't make this shit up. The first card that jumped out for you guys was Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries, violated, dominance. That's the same shit I'm talking about, man. Some of you divine masculines or just masculines, period, have sirens up against you trying to distract you. Some of you divine feminines have sirens up against you trying to distract you. Some of the fake motherfuckers that's going to thumbs down this video or to speak amongst themselves about this shit is a fucking siren who just wants to succubus people's energy out. Or incubus for the males, people's energy out. But you gotta know that the succubus and the incubus is interchangeable. Don't always think that the succubus is a woman. Because they are shape fucking shifters, man. All right, this card says, this is the last card, gang. Invasion, boundaries, violated, dominance. There is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are deaf, taking too much, and imposing on another, and all the while blind as this skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. You may have been drawn into the drama and the color and entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion. But you are now discovering that this is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take steps to be safer, more protected, and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder, and convince you that you have a problem, not them. You may feel as though what they will do once you separate from them. Hold on, let me read that again. You may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. Yes, that's what this card is all energy vampirism. That's what these energy vampires do. They come in and try to suck you dry, or they just come in all goofy acting, and they feel like you supposed to just obey to this energy. This is why motherfuckers have tried to make me their enemy. Try, because I don't have no enemies, bitch. You your own enemy. If you think you my enemy, you your own enemy. Motherfuckers will try to sit up under you and suck you dry, and then when you don't let them, all of a sudden you the enemy. They're vindictive and malicious. That's why. That vindictive and malicious energy translates to me as passive aggressiveness. Somebody that sits behind the scenes and tries to cause tower moments in your life, as opposed to speaking to you or accepting that you guys are not on the same path anymore. This person, entity, feels so covert, but they're not. They're not covert. And people pull away and people distance themselves for that reason, because they can feel the energy. They can already feel and see within you, or within that type of individual, the moment I don't make myself a meal or a source or some type of substance to this person who is not whole within, they're going to become vindictive and mean-spirited. I'm telling you right the fuck now, there are people that you never even fell out with that are mad at you for the way you stand in your power, or because you have a protective energy around how you spend your time with people. Some people want you to just be accessible so they can eat, so they can feast on your spirit, your energy, your soul, your livelihood, whatever the fuck it is. Some people just want to spirit eat, man. And since you are not allowing yourselves to be source, these people are vindictive. This is the karmic masculine, the karmic feminine. They are fucking deceitful. And for you who are not lesbian or bisexual, but you got feminine friends and you just not up under them all the time and you just doing your own thing, they are malicious and vindictive about that. Oh, you think you better than me? Oh, so and so must be getting some dick because they ain't called me. Whole time you healing, just trying to get your life in order. And even if you was getting some dick, bitch, so what? I'm getting some dick. That means I'm not up under you. But that don't mean I don't love you. Some of these people do not deal well with separation. They don't deal well with you having your own alone time. That's why a lot of y'all be falling out with y'all friends. That's why a lot of y'all be falling out with fucking so-called associates, so-called friends, so-called family members, so-called relationships, because you just want a little time to yourself, or you don't even feel you need to explain why you need time for yourself. A controlling ass, codependent, or dependent, I'd rather say dependent, clingy motherfucker cannot respect or accept that you just want to do your own thing for a few hours a day, a few days a week. They automatically take that into offense and think you plotting against them, or you hate them, or you don't like them, or you think this, that, and the third. And spirit is about to start revealing to you motherfuckers those types of people, and you're gonna start distancing yourself until they are out of your life completely. Because nobody is brought here to walk on pins and needles or on eggshells to be in association with anybody. You are not brought here to explain your life to motherfuckers. You are not brought here to ask for permission to just live a chill ass life. And some people think you should. And those are the malicious people in the background. They aren't your overt enemies, they're your covert enemies. The people who have made you an enemy just because you ain't an extrovert like them, or you ain't including everything, or you ain't always out for show. Like, those are the ones that are up against you right now in secret. Those are the little punk bitches. And bitch is non-binary. Those are the little punk bitches that sit up and watch everything you do and try to find some fault in it. Try to get everybody else to cancel you. Try to get everybody else to be on some bullshit with them. Because you made them feel insecure. And one last message Spirit is telling me to convey is that just because a motherfucker is intimidated by you or feels threatened by you does not mean you did something wrong. See, like I said earlier, we live in a time now where you can't even speak truth without a group of people finding offense and trying to label you as something. Everybody is so attached to fucking labels, they don't even know themselves anymore. Everybody is so attached to labels, they can't even think for themselves without saying, what does the collective think about this thought before I formulate my own thought and my own perception and my own feelings on this? I need to know what the majority is thinking. Then you already done fucking fell into the matrix, my nigga. You already trapped. And that's groupthink. And that's what this society is moving towards. Have your own thought. Have your own feelings. Have your own shit. And see how motherfuckers come up against you for having your own thought about some shit. Like, you not supposed to have your own thoughts. And some of y'all thoughts then came from experiences. So you just supposed to not think about what you experienced, not supposed to have your own autonomy no more because society is moving towards groupthink and social media think. Don't get on fucking Twitter, my nigga. Everybody on Twitter is on some groupthink. But at the same time, judgment, and you better give me freedom of think, thought, and action, and blah, blah, blah. But if you go against my freedom of thought, action, and blah, 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 then I'm going to label you a demon or a villain or some shit. That's not what the move is. So, yeah, gang. That was your important message to the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I fucking love y'all. Thank you to everybody who has donated to my channel, purchase anything from my website, uh, leads with me on any of my social media platforms. I love you. I fucking appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to my fucking moderators, man. Y'all be holding me up, man. I love y'all. Shout out to my loyal subscribers, my new subscribers, everybody that's been rocking with me for all these years. I fucks with y'all. I appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. All right, y'all, I'm about to go fall in. Protect yourselves, protect your energy. Take your baths, do what you got to do. Don't let everybody infiltrate your camp and your mind and all that shit, man. Do not. I'm telling you, the infiltrators is out. It's infiltrator season. Oh, excuse me. It's infiltrator season, man. And these motherfuckers is gonna dress the part. They're gonna wear the costumes. They're gonna speak the part. They done studied your speech. They done studied the way you dress. They done studied the way they think you think. They done studied all your punk ass posts. And I'm gonna tell y'all a motherfucking thing before I go. Posts don't mean shit. I got 37,000 photos or posts on my Instagram and like 37,000 followers. Do you honestly think all those 30,000, 37,000 posts be my life? Man, motherfuckers need to stop taking social media as people's personal lives. Sometimes people post shit to help other people. Sometimes people post shit that they have gotten over or that they have healed from. Everything ain't about somebody's fucking life. Stop taking these social media apps and these dating apps and all this shit at face value like it's the truth. Think and grow beyond that shit. Because I'm telling you, this shit gonna be gone one day. Or they gonna start charging for this shit. And motherfuckers ain't gonna pay $6.99 a month for no motherfucking Instagram or Facebook. And then motherfuckers gonna be forced to get back out into the real world and live amongst others and have to deal with that social anxiety from portraying a certain image and all these weak ass filters and shit. And not even the filters on your face or nothing, because that shit be fun. I'm talking about filters on your fucking personality. Motherfuckers gonna really meet you in real life one day. You're gonna have to get back out in the real world one day. Alright, guys, I was on a soapbox. My bad, cuz I'm just saying, I love y'all. And don't be out here fucking around and getting rocked to sleep on no bullshit just because social media says you can't feel a certain way or can't live a certain way. That's not the real world. That's just the illusion. That's the simulation. They want to keep us wrapped up in the fucking simulation, man. They want us wrapped up in the simulation so that we don't know how to function outside of it. They want motherfuckers talking to each other in person like we talking on an app. Motherfuckers don't even know how to talk to people anymore because of all the bullshit they have allowed to condition and rot and grow seeds in their mind. Can't even communicate with people anymore. Man, I'm about to go. It's Tuesday. All right, y'all. I love you so much. Thank you guys again. Sending you love, peace, and balance.